I will start with the risk response plan template in this part number 6. Risk response plan template. First, we have to know some definitions. For complete explanation of how to use this template, we have to see the companion document risk management plan. This risk ID, we are giving a number to the risk. For example, 021112A, this first risk, logged on November 2002. This is the impact area, cost or schedule or scope or quality. The impact score 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, where 1 is very low impact and 9 is very high impact. Probability 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, where 1 is very low probability to happen and 9 is very high probability to happen. It's it's 0.1 up to 0.29. 0.1 is very low and 0.9 is very high to happen. Risk score impact by probability. This will reflect the risk score. Priority determines the criteria set on priority chart tab. Status, active, being worked, observe, closed. To add more rows, copy and insert the formatted rows. Note value for probability and impact score are derived from the risk management plan, which will come in next part. We'll start with opportunity register. This the risk ID. As we say before, we can give a risk format, ID format, for example year, months and day. Then can give a letter, as we see here, WY mean year, MM mean months, double D mean day, X account of risk entered on this day. For example, this is a number, first risk logged on 12 November 2005. Risk description have to show the risk. What is the risk exactly here? For example, new technology presents IT with real opportunity, could shave weeks of implementation. This one, it will cause delay, so the delay will happen in the schedule or the time, so the impact area, it will affect the schedule. In this one, it depends on the risk description and what is the impact from the risk. It can be cost, scope or quality also. Risk cause, why, what is the reason of this risk. Impact score, as we saw here, the impact score will be from 1 to 9, 1 very low and 9 very high impact, so this will consider the medium impact. Probability to happen, as we say before also, the rating from 0.1 is the lowest probability and 0.9 is the highest probability to happen. It's 0.7 probability to happen. The risk score 3.5. As we see here in this chart showing you the priority. If the impact is 5 and the probability is 0.7, you will get 3.5. This is the risk score. This status is active. This assigned to the name of the person who is responsible for this risk. Again, risk ID, signed and symptom. First status, this is a person who is responsible for watching and or dealing with this risk. Trigger event, this their risk ID. Don't enter data into this column that are calculated automatically. This number coming from here, the risk ID, so it's coming automatically in the form. The signs, there are indicators that risk event is likely to occur. So vendor announce availability of the new product. Result of formal analysis. Response strategy, what we will do to face the risk, expedite purchase of sample of the new technology so we can understand what is going on. And here we have to describe description of plan place to deal with the risk. As we say, it can be mitigation, reduce the impact of risk event and the project, contingency, alternate course of action should the risk even occur, transfer insurance, make the risk event someone else problem, avoidance, make the risk less likely to occur, and so on. Some solutions, as we explained before, to face the risk. Here, date of plan approved, write the date. If there is a comments, this cell show you the threat priority threshold which is coming here and the opportunity priority threshold. First, you can see here this is a priority chart. We should explain this one before the opportunity register, because from this chart we'll get the values. The instruction, enter the impact and probability score, use default provide, enter priority cutoff sources for trade, enter priority cutoff source for opportunities, enter risk impact and probability score of on the main worksheets. Color coding indicates the priority of the risk. If red, high priority, medium yellow, medium priority, green, this means low priority. This is the impact, this is the probability. As we say, impact from 1 to 9, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Probability it will be 0.1 up to 0.9. This is for the trades, this for the opportunities, from 0.9 up to 0.1. In case of if the risk less probability to happen, it will be low priority and low risk. Risk will be low, so it will be low priority. So this is the point. Impact is small and probability to happen is small, so it will be 0.1. This means it's low priority, and once we going more rare, more impact, more probability to happen, it will become high priority for us. This for the trades, but for opportunities it will come same, more probability coming, more impact, it will be more priority at the end. Here we can change our chart based on our planning. For example, if the priority trade priority thresholds or opportunity thresholds, what is the meaning of high, what is the meaning of medium, it will change here automatically, depend on your design, how you are doing the plan for the risk response. In the original, they consider more than 4.5 is high, 2 is medium, and less is low. If 4 high, 2 is medium, less than 2 is low. So we got this chart, and from this chart we complete the opportunity register and trade register. It's same. This is risk ID, this risk definition, this is the impact will be in the scheduler. The score impact 7, probability will be 9, so we have to come back to check 7 with 0.9, it will come 6.3 for the trade register. Here 7 with 0.9, it will come 6.3. Then we record here the active, and this is a person who is dealing with the risk. Here staff doesn't obtain training, early proof, feasibility task are not completed. Here this R indicates that the risk event is likely to occur because of this point. This is the response strategy, advanced training planning for 3 staff to occur on this date. In this part, this is how to solve the problem, and as we explained before, the way to solve the risk, or to face the risk, or to respond to the risk. So this is a risk response plan. It contains 1, 2, 3, 4 sheets in one file. First you have to know the definition, then you have to prepare the priority chart to know what's your priority to deal with and to keep it in a log sheet. This is a trade register. You have to include all the risk with its risk score and degree and how you will face it. Same for opportunity register we have to do, and we'll move to a new template.